Kopi-o, Kopi-o, baby, no, no, ni Kopi-o, Kopi-o, Kopi-o.
Singapore has come a long way since the days of the food peddlers and roadside stalls. While they were not known for their level of hygiene, local fare from these peddlers paved the way for hawker culture in the decades to come. Following the urbanization of housing estates in the 1950s, hawker centers were established to house these peddlers and their businesses. Today, there are over 100 hawker centers in Singapore, and hawker culture is an integral part of Singapore's heritage. In fact, the phrase hawker culture has evolved to encompass behaviors such as long queues, hawker lingos, and chopping of seeds. Yet, at the heart of all these culture are the hawkers and their food, and they play an important role in Singapore's label as a food paradise, where food stemming from all diversity of ethnic groups in Singapore can be found under a common roof. However, there are fears that this aspect of Singapore's culinary heritage is on the wane. The government has warned that there may not be enough people entering the industry to maintain Singapore's hawker centres. This is despite the government's effort in recent years. With such pressing concerns to preserve the hawker culture, we interviewed locals and foreigners alike to hear what they had to say.
It's the food variety plus it's authentic Singapore. So yeah, because in the Philippines we don't have places like this.
The atmosphere is really, really good. It's nice to see all the different foods. It's quite exciting, and it's just a good atmosphere to be in when you're having food and seeing what everyone else is eating, and it's fun.
Singapore. Yeah, you see, it's actually important because we grew up with going to hawker centers, so we also like to pass it down to our next generation so that they can appreciate that. I think the bonding with friends sometimes.
I have many friends from all over the world. They are very drawn to this concept where everybody just come together, and then you have so many different types of food that you can just choose from. It's not like you walk into a restaurant, you eat a particular type of cuisine. You have many different types of food here.
I actually was just one of the first things that somebody mentioned to me when we were talking about Singapore.
One of the reasons we went to Singapore was because of the food.
Yeah.
And then what better place to try authentic Singapore food than a hawker center, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's, like I say, I think it's quite built into the culture.
Which is something part of our lifestyle. I know that in Singapore there's a stigma.
Yes.
Yeah, where people say, "Oh, your hawker center, you are lower." But I feel that it's your own business. I mean, if young people want to be their own boss and manage their time, I think we do encourage that.
Yeah. My son. Yeah. Unless they want to do, we cannot afford.